New York Fashion Week, it's always the most exciting time because this is the time where my latest collection is born. Months and months of preparation really comes down to a 10-minute show. You know, it really has to make that lasting impression. My approach to design has always been based on a very sophisticated, refined vision of a woman. I care really about the details and what it means to create clothes that can not only last a season, but really a lifetime.
160.
Can you see it lifted up? Yeah, it's higher here. I'm telling you it is. So I guess there's a certain classicism in what I do. When I prepare for a fashion show, it always kind of starts at least 5 months ahead, and you know the seed of the idea, and I start building my inspiration board. I sketch because I think it's really my tool in explaining what I have in mind to also the pattern makers, the seamstresses, and it's my way of communication. What happens in the workroom is, man, a little bit chaos. I think you hear the sewing machines nonstop, lots of trial and errors. I really work closely with the seamstresses and the pattern makers on making the collection come to life, and that means endlessly obsessing over details and how something's stitched, how do you finish an edge of a fabric, what kind of zipper, and what color should it be, how do we put it in, and all those little details matter. Third step in preparing for Fashion Week is casting the models. I think that is very important because ultimately the girls will bring the clothes to life. You know, I really think about each girl and each outfit as being the perfect marriage. That helps inform the mood of the season, and I think that really comes through the models. The next step in preparing for fashion shows is thinking about the set. You'll see that it's an iteration of the idea of a frame that I've been playing with. It's darker, it's charcoal gray, and obviously gray being one of my favorite colors. And that kind of informs a collection that is darker and sexier. I think in the fitting process, I think so much of it is based on instinct. How the girl inspires you, and I think I really look forward to that process every season because I can really see the clothes come to life. So it's just pinned on a little bit. I feel like I need to get rid of these. You can make it sheer like that. I think some of my favorite pieces have come out 2 or 3 days before the show. And for me, it's never really done until the first model is walking out on the runway. I love the surprise. I love the special moments that can come out of working with great people in a week leading up to Fashion Week, and that it's a cumulative thing that we are all kind of working on the show, inspiring each other, and we all get to, you know, really think on our feet. It becomes a really interesting process. When I get ready on show day, there's a moment of quietness before everything goes crazy, I guess. And backstage before the show, I always go check on hair and makeup. Checking each single girl to make sure that there is consistency and that, you know, that everyone looks great, and walking the dressers through how to dress the girls. And it's all happening really quickly. But it is a little bit of a nerve-wracking process, you know. You're kind of exposed to the world. There's that moment of silence where everyone sits and calms. It's really peaceful, actually. Everything calms down, and you just want to make sure that everything's flawless. I feel really lucky to be able to call this work. I think it's so exciting, and I get to create, and I get to work with some of the world's most talented people. I feel like that's what drives me to do what I do every single day.